How to leverage ITC's market analysis tools to prepare for the impact of latest U.S. trade measures on Sri Lanka. The report by Dr. Chandra M. Valdenia provides a detailed analysis of U.S.-Sri Lanka trade, including import-export statistics, current tariffs, and strategic insights for businesses navigating U.S. trade policies. It also discusses the impact of U.S. trade measures on Sri Lanka and offers insights for businesses. Date, April 9, 2025. Contact chandrajambaldenia@gmail.com. Deep dive, U.S. imports of Sri Lankan rubber gloves, HS 4015, tariffs, trends and strategies. This report provides a detailed analysis of Sri Lanka's rubber glove exports to the U.S., covering trade statistics, tariffs, competitive positioning, and growth strategies. 1. Key trade statistics, 2023 to 2024. U.S. imports of rubber gloves, HS 4015, from Sri Lanka. Year value, USD, volume, tons, U.S. market share average, price kilogram. 2021 $48 million, 12,502.1%, $3.84. 2022 $62 million, 15,202.7% for dollars and 8 cents. 2023 $78 million, 18,603.3% for dollars and 19 cents. 2024 $85 million, estimated, 20,000, estimated, 3.8%, estimated, for dollars and 25 cents, estimated. Asterisk, projections based on 2023 growth rate. Sources, using DataWeb, ITC Trade Map, Sri Lanka Export Development Board. B. Sri Lanka's position in U.S. rubber glove imports, 2023. Rank supplier country value, USD, U.S. market share. 1 Malaysia $1.9 billion, 78%. 2 Thailand $320 million, 13%. 3 China $180 million, 7%. For Sri Lanka $78 million, 3.3%. 5 Vietnam $42 million, 1.8%. Key insight, Sri Lanka is the fourth largest supplier to the US, but holds only 3.3% market share, far behind Malaysia. 2. US tariffs on Sri Lankan rubber gloves. A. Current tariff structure, HS 4015.11 and 4015.19. Tariff type rate notes. MFN, most favored nation, 3.1% standard US tariff for rubber gloves. GSP, generalized system of preferences, 0% Sri Lanka benefit since 2023 reinstatement. Section 301, China-only tariffs, 7.5% to 25% does not apply to Sri Lanka, only China. Anti-dumping and countervailing duties, AD/CVD, none no active duties on Sri Lankan gloves. B. Competitive tariff advantage versus rivals. Country US tariff rate notes. Sri Lanka 0%, GSP, biggest advantage, duty-free access. Malaysia 3.1%, MFN, no GSP for gloves, graduated out. Thailand 3.1%, MFN, no GSP for gloves. China 25%, Section 301, plus 3.1%, MFN, equals 28.1% massive disadvantage. Key insight, Sri Lanka has a strong tariff advantage over China and competes evenly with Malaysia and Thailand. 3. Market trends and opportunities. A post-COVID demand shift. US rubber glove imports surged during COVID 2020 to 2022, but stabilized in 2023. New demand drivers. Healthcare sector expansion, aging US population. Food processing and industrial safety regulations. B. Sri Lanka's competitive strengths. Heavy check mark duty-free access, GSP versus China, 25% tariff. Heavy checkmark high-quality natural rubber, better elasticity than synthetic competitors. Heavy checkmark ethical manufacturing, no forced labor concerns, unlike some competitors. See challenges. Warning sign Malaysia's dominance, 78% market share, economies of scale. Warning sign price competition from Thailand and Vietnam. Warning sign US FDA compliance costs, sterilization standards. 4. Strategic recommendations for Sri Lankan exporters. A. Short-term strategies, 2024 to 2025. Maximize GSP benefits. Focus on medical-grade gloves, HS 4015.11, 0% tariff. Avoid surgical gloves, HS 4015.19, higher FDA scrutiny. Target niche markets. Eco-friendly gloves, biodegradable, USP for US sustainability-focused buyers. Industrial safety gloves, lower competition than medical sector. Leverage trade shows. Premier trade events. MedTrade, Atlanta, healthcare supplies. A+ a trade fair, Chicago, industrial safety. B. A long-term strategy, 2025 to 2030. Invest in automation. Reduce costs to compete with Malaysia's large-scale factories. Diversify beyond the US. Explore EU, 0% tariff under GSP+, Japan, Canada. Push for US Sri Lanka FTA. Lobby for permanent duty-free access, currently GSP is temporary. 5. Data sources and tools for further analysis. Tool purpose link. Use it DataWeb US import data by product https://dataweb.usitc.gov. ITC trade map export trends and competitors https://www.trademap.org. FDA medical glove guidance compliance rules fda.gov. 6. Conclusion. Sri Lanka's rubber glove exports to the US are growing, estimated $85 million in 2024, due to GSP advantages, but challenges remain against Malaysia, Thailand. By focusing on niche markets, automation, and FDA compliance, Sri Lanka can double its US market share by 2030. Need a specific breakdown? Ask for HS 4015.11 versus 4015.19 tariff differences. Competitor pricing analysis, Malaysia versus Sri Lanka. FDA compliance checklist for glove exporters.